to me and they're like,
I don't get vectors yet.
and I'm like, think of it this way, yeah?
Vectors describe movement.
Don't know.
So vector J is a movement A to B, then B to C is a sequel. That's exactly the same movement, bruv. Those vectors are equal. Double up your move, that's 2J. And this 3J goes all the way to D from A. If you don't quite get there, that's like a 2/3 J. Boy off the ting! Boy off the ting! And we can flip reverse that move. So like a step in the opposite direction makes minus J. And you can multiply them up as well. Minus 2J or minus 3J.
With one move, you can only go in one direction. You're stuck in the same groove. You got to improve.
Boom ting! Got a movement A like this.
Hey!
And B is a baseline shuffle. So when you combine these, you're adding and subtracting them. It's not multiplication because that's some.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. If one vector is a multiple of another, then those two vectors are parallel. Hey, hey. Yeah. Flip the script and reverse the script, then all you gotta do is put a minus in it.
So let's say this is vector X and Y. And because these are parallelograms, all of these things are X and Y as well. And I got to get from my yard to the park. But on the way, I gotta pick up some cash from my girl, innit? So how do I get from my yard to the cash point? It's X plus Y or Y plus X, same thing innit? Cash to girl, 2 reverse X's or minus 2X. Girl's place to park, minus 2Y plus 2X. Sometimes you might have to say how to get from one to another, but you can only do it by some roundabout route. To simplify, add all of the stages together. So the simplified route from yard to park is just X minus Y. Get my girl to meet me there and she can buy the ice cream. The two hard things you're gonna get asked in the exam are finding how to get partway down a line and to prove that two lines are parallel. Parallels when two lines keep going and going but never get any closer, like me and that girl down the chicken shop. It's all good though. So if this is A and this is B, then A to B is just minus P plus Q. If X is the midpoint, then A to X is half the journey from A to B. So it's minus a half P plus a half Q. To get from O to X, just go via A. That's O to A, add A to X. Simplify the P's, and that's a half P plus a half Q. Show these two lines are parallel, we have to show that they're multiples of each other. We got A to B is minus P plus Q. So what's CD? Well, O to C is minus 3P. O to D is 3Q. So that's minus 3P plus 3Q. Wait, hold up. That's 3 times minus P plus Q. And minus P plus Q is what the vector A to B was. This sign's a multiple of that one, and that proves they're parallel.
Serendipity.
We've only got 3 minutes to do the whole of vectors, so here's 16 bars about coordinate vectors.
If you want to get from the A to the B, mathematically, the number on the top of the journey is the right, and the number on the top down. If you want to get from Michigan to the end, my friends, because I'm saying the vector is parallel.
When you flip reverse the vector, it becomes negative. Old type mission A star.